How's it going today, everybody? Welcome back to Troy's Hobbies. Today we're going to be back working on the LMT roller. We're going to be doing a really big custom modification to it. Today we are swapping out to the TREAL axles. We got the really nice heavy duty 70-75 aluminum CNC'd TREAL axles that are going to go on this truck. So let's get into these. And we are also going to be trying out a little Servo Saver. This is like a little $10 or $15 Servo Saver that I got from eBay. All of these products will be linked in the description below on the video from the places that I purchased these from. So yeah, so let's try this little Servo Saver, see if this works out, and let's try these axles. Let's get into this, guys. Okay, let's take a look at some of this stuff up close here. Here's a look at the rear axle assembly and everything you get in it. Some of the bearings and the hardware. It looks like you get completely new hardware for this truck. That's the rear. There's a look at the part number if you guys wanted to see that up close. And here's the front assembly. Bearings again, hardware. There's the C-hubs. And here's the part number for the front axles, front housing. And we also have the steering knuckles right here as well. So the bearings for that. There's the hardware, the steering knuckles. And something I wanted to talk to you guys about on the hardware. Let's see if we can take a look at that here. These right here are actually modded kingpins. So they thread on the bottom, but they still, if you can see right there, they still have a little notch cut out right there for the set screws to go in. So it actually works as a double set kingpin. So that's a really cool design. So I'm really intrigued to see how these end up working out. And then finally, let's see here. These are the Servo Saver here. It's an all metal Servo Saver. So it has the metal springs inside, and then it has a series of little spacers in there, and then different screws for different servos, and also to set your anchor screw here on the bottom. So that's a quick look at everything I have that came to me today that we're going to be putting on the new truck. So let's start getting into the swap. All right, before I reinstall these new axles onto the truck, I just wanted to show you guys a quick comparison of the weight difference between a stock plastic housing and the aluminum TREAL axle housings. So if we just grab a plastic housing here, these do have the TREAL, or sorry, not the TREAL, but the JERC axle braces on it. So they are slightly heavier than stock, but it's very minimal. So we'll throw these on the scale, and they are coming in at 4.4 ounces with the axle braces installed. Okay, so now we'll throw on the TREAL housing. We're at 6.7 ounces. So the axle housings themselves, without any of the other parts added on, are 2.3 ounces heavier per axle. So I'm thinking that this total swap with the steering linkages and the knuckles and everything else will add close to half a pound of weight to your truck. So that's a good look at the weight difference, you guys. Let's get back into the build. Okay, you guys, I got the main part of the front axle complete. I went ahead and installed the hubs as well. Just a note, they haven't corrected these yet, so you have to flip them to the opposite sides to get them to actually work properly. This little prong in the back is a steering stop and needs to be pointed towards the rear of the axle. So that's something to note, just to make sure you have the correct orientation on your hubs before you assemble the truck. But now we're going to install the knuckles and all these bearings here. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get this assembled. Just a note, these have the modified kingpins in them, and they do have set screws that you still use. So that's what'll need to go in these. So let's get into this. All right, everybody, we got the LOSI LMT Wild Hair Roller all finished up with the TREAL axles. We also got the new Servo Saver mounted up on the front here. And we're going to test out the steering and make sure everything's rolling nice and smooth. Transmitter's on. Let's turn on the truck. 3 beeps. All right, let's check this steering out, guys. Oh yeah, really nice steering. Settles nice. A little bit of wobble, but not too bad. That could also just be that it's up on a tire. I think this Servo Saver is going to work out really, really nice, guys, as a decent option until LOSI releases theirs. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I will put a link in the description to this Servo Saver that I found on eBay. Let's see how the truck sounds with the new axles and everything on it. Nice. Well, guys, I think that's a success on the LOSI LMT axle swap. So we're going to call it there for the day, guys. That's going to be all for Troy's Hobbies today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Troy's Hobbies and come back for more. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.